Hi everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and with this reading I'm going to dive into and see if I can figure out what it is. I'm not sure that I can, but I'm going to try. I want to know why Merrick Garland is hiding or trying to keep secret some part or big part of the memo, the 2019 memo of the Trump-Russia investigation. Because it's weird. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can figure out what's in there, or what he's covering up, why he's covering up, and what's in there, if possible. I'll try. Okay, let me drop the camera down. I'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Kipper to find out why Merrick Garland is keeping a portion of the 2019 memo on Trump and Russia hidden. I might want to know what's in the memo too. But let's see first, like, why. Why would he be keeping a portion of it hidden? And I may have to use the Lenormand as well, but let's start with a Kipper. So, I forgot to decide who's the main man, whether it's Merrick Garland or Trump. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's Trump. Cards just gave me the clue. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so why he's, where's my chopstick? Okay. Why he's hiding a portion of the memo is because of Trump. It's because of the fraud, or is he trying to deceive? This is definitely Trump, I'm sure of that. Well, if I read it on two different levels, then if this were Merrick Garland, it could be that he's taking a bit of a risk, but I don't think that that's the case. Because, he's the Attorney General, and geez, after Barr, it's like, he could probably get away with a lot. But I have no reason to believe that the man is corrupt at all. Not at all. I have no reason to believe that. But, we're all kind of, what's the word, like gun shy at this point, right? So I really feel like this is Trump, and this is his risky behaviors. And see, I have so many clues to believe it's Trump, because right here, Trump was a deceiver. He was the liar. He's the cheater. And he's been evading the issue of the, my goodness, it was the 2016 election where he was in bed with Russia, and there was information fed from Konstantin Kilimnik, from Manafort to Konstantin Kilimnik, data scraping, and what's the word? It's like I'm forgetting the term, but it comes from polling data. That's what it was. It was polling data that went from the Trump administration or from Trump Tower to, because this is before he was even elected, it went from Trump Tower to, what's his name, Paul Manafort, and then Trump pardoned him for all this, but anyway, it went from Trump Tower to Paul Manafort. Paul Manafort sent it to Konstantin Kilimnik, and Konstantin Kilimnik distributed it to Putin and other, just anybody in Russia that was helping Putin. So the cards are saying that, yeah, this is what happened. There was dishonesty about the regulations, like campaign regulations. So the reason Merrick Garland is keeping a portion of that 2019 memo, it took them, 3 years after the fact that they did it. They finally have this, complete. They had the what do you call it, the Mueller investigation, and then we had the Senate Intel Volume 5 report, and that's what this is about. It's that Senate Intel report, Volume 5. And I think these cards are saying that there's something about Trump that's still hidden in there. Oh, of course. It would have to do, because these two cards right here tell me Trump. This is Trump. He's bad health already. I always get that it's health or running away to another country that's going to get him, or both, He definitely wants to run away, but it's his health that'll get him in the end. So there's the clue. This is Trump. This is Trump. This could be Konstantin Kalimnik. This could be any other man who, not an older man, but not too old either, or not too young, that made money off of the whole thing, which would be Konstantin Kalimnik. So I think why Merrick Garland is holding up parts of the memo is because there could be some military information in there. This is just on the most simple level, this card has to do with like the people who protect us. This would be all of our armed forces. This would be the military. This is like a need for security and stability and order. It's a political card. So he's covering something because of the need for security. So I kind of don't think I really need to use the Lenormand after seeing these cards here, actually. I can always layer some more cards, but the deal is, I think he's trying to protect. It might seem like there's a little dishonesty and deception, but he's coming from the place of trying to protect. I don't think he'd want to be protecting Trump. I think it's more to be able to eventually in court catch the thief. Because this is Trump right here. I'm positive this is Trump. He stole polling data, from it was the RNC and the DNC that Russia hacked into. So it could have been polling data on Hillary Clinton or Bernie. It could have been any, you know what I mean? It was everything. And yeah. The reason he's doing it is because he's worried. He wants, because there's information probably, or they're still looking into who was in bed with Trump. And it's part of this judicial process that Trump's in. So there could be tentacles of information that's tied to even the grand jury investigation that's going on with Trump. So there's something in there that we don't want out, that Merrick Garland doesn't want out into the public, and we wouldn't want it out either, because it's very possible that it involves Russia. Okay, so let's see. Let's just see if we can get a little bit more, then maybe I'll not do the Lenormand. I kind of don't think I need to. But let's see if well, you know what? Let me just go ahead and add all these cards in. I'm asking a new question, so you definitely don't want to keep adding on and adding on. I've never understood why people do that. I see readers do it all the time. It's like, wait, new question, start over. But they get the answers and it works, so I don't know. It's just me, my persnicketyness. So what's in the memo that's hidden? What's in the memo that's hidden? And of course, if Spirit doesn't want me to get the information because it shouldn't be out, then don't give it to me. But I don't know that I'm that bright to be able to figure out who's who anyway. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I thought. Okay. Yep. Okay. So it's really clear. There's information about Russian military secrets that would be very, very, could be a big problem to have out. They're still kind of mulling over the information. They're still kind of, he's been vague. Merrick Garland has been vague about what he's doing, but he truly is hiding foreign military secrets because they're still not sure yet what they even really have. But the clues are here, and it has to do with money that's been going on for a long time. This would be the whole Trump administration even, and for years prior to, or maybe like a the whole 2015, 2016, and then at some point it would have stopped. But I don't know, actually. Maybe this card would be way beyond the normal 2 years that it means. But anyway, it's money that has been going on for a long time, coming from Russia, and then the pathway on on domestic soil, on USA soil, is what I just heard, is the biggest problem. So they're still trying. He's not releasing it. What's in the what's hidden is they're still not sure, and they're still investigating. They're still in the process of discovery, and they haven't made a decision yet. And they're concerned with military secrets and absolutely our reputation too, our domestic reputation. Interesting. And all the people who have worked, that's what this is. They're still discovering all the people who have worked to get information, domestic information to Putin. That's why. They're still trying to figure out who all the players are. And then there's going to be subpoenas, if they can get the guys. The problem is when they're, like Oleg Deripaska and Dmitry Firtash and all these other people, and what's his name, Kalimnik, unless they can catch them moving from one country to another where we do have extradition laws, they can't. They usually can't catch them. All we can do is just keep putting sanctions against Russia. Yeah, so that's what's in there. And it has to do with our domestic security and reputation, what we want to protect. Yeah. So it's of national security concerns, basically, and also military secrets from Well, it could be both ways. Military secrets from Russia, but it could also be protections that we have in place with our people who are in Russia. We could have like confidential informants or whatever, in Russia. I mean, of course we do. And these would be our, these military officers or any other undercover, CIA, all of that, that is working for us on domestic soil. All these two cards right here spell out so deeply domestic, soil. And the process of discovery with the foreign land there. Yeah, so it's about protecting. It's about protecting our guys, and it's about discovery. So that's what's hidden in there. So yeah, of course it can't go out. So I don't really think there's anything to worry about, even though it was just odd. It was odd, that when I saw that reporting on Rachel Maddow, she was a little confused, like because they weren't expressing exactly why they were even keeping a portion of the 2019 memo, hidden. The whole thing was just there was so much subterfuge. Big time obfuscation and subterfuge. But that's okay, that's, well, just for fun, because the Lenormand, I've got this little deck here I can use, the Gilded Reverie. We can see the players involved in what was going on with the Kipper, but let's see if I can get, because this the Lenormand is so good for objects and areas, and like if you've lost something, a lot of times you can use the Lenormand to tell you where to look, Okay, more clues as to what's hidden in the memo. What are they protecting? There's blocking, that would be the redactions. Okay, let me just get the cards drawn first. Oh, yeah. Yep. Nah, it doesn't make sense to me. Give me another card. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, it's something we care about, whatever. Let me get these. I can always layer over if I want, but I should try to keep the reading a little bit shorter. I don't know, unless you guys like them longer. Some people love them shorter and won't even watch them if they're longer, but you can always break it up in viewing times, I suppose. Okay, so what's in the memo is something, so this card, the dog, is all about loyalty and help. So these are, just like we got in the Kipper, these are loyal, governmental, the tower in Lenormand is, this would be our government. What's hidden are the loyal helpers of the government. So this would be our CIA and any other like military officers, military people. And because the dog knights over to the fox and the dog's above the fox, I would say that it won't be revealed. And because the what do we call, the mountain card here is a big blockage and obstacle, but it's also like hidden enemies. So but these are loyal, loyal people, and I don't think that these are our governmental people that we need to be loyal to. I don't think some things may never come out. We may never know what's in there completely, because they're top, I get military secrets. The book card is about secrets. Hidden enemies, obstacles to anybody who might want to get in and steal. There's another theft card here. They're trying to be very, very careful about this this could even be like because the fox can be like the little assassin in the Linneman. It's all about, though, you know, backstabbers and things that are someone who has a very hidden agenda, you know, things that are, could be like a con artist, spy. It's a spy card. You know, it's a spy. So we're trying to protect our spies that are, you know, over there in Russia. Now with the crossroads card here, well, this could be like a turning point. Could just be the decision. The decision, or let's see, or could it be... Yeah, what's hidden in there is the decision to protect, to loyally protect, and block even like social media interactions, because there's things that could come out about the ways in which they even get their information. So, you know, we've got, like, this is all confidential informant here. I'm keeping it secret. Details, this card could be about details. The mice could be about details that can really protect. And the birds can be recordings and you know, verbal communications, but then we've got the written communications here. Yeah. The details of verbal and written communications and recordings that have to be kept secret. That's what's in the memo. It's all the information that needs to be kept secret in order to protect our government and protect our, you know, like homeland. And eventually, well, you know, if we can get the people who have, you know, people in Russia, the Russian oligarchs, the Russian, you know, I don't know what you would call them, the hackers, I guess, the Russian hackers, because this card, even though it's not the scythe, it could be about, like if I had the scythe in the letter, that's definitely like hacking information or data scraping, whatever you call it. But this little guy can be all of that. You know, the fox can be all of that because they just get it however they want. And these two cards together, because these cards mirror each other, the letter and the fox, this would be, you know, the information, the spy information they're trying to get. So what's hidden is information on spies that we want. and they're trying to not blow all that cover, because of course if things came out, then you know, it ruins the whole operation. And this would be the interaction of the spies. The Garden Park card is all about interaction with a governmental process or with an institution. And this would be the help, you know, the help that we've received from spies. So it's protecting basically our spies over there and their spies for us that are over there. Hope that makes sense. I don't work in the Secret Service or the FBI or the CIA, so I don't have the proper language. But basically, I feel better now, because I don't think that Merrick Garland is hiding anything from us. I think he's protecting us and the spies that help us. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for this one. Thanks, you guys. Bye.